Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Eamon here with OC Adventures. I'm excited to share that today we'll be biking on the boardwalk in Ocean City, Maryland, then heading over to Bayside at Beggars to go paddleboarding. So stay with us, we'll be right back.
All right, guys, welcome to Bike World. We've got a bunch of different selections of bikes. If you look up here, we've got single bikes, got fun choppers, which are there, the choppers, we've got tandems, and then we've got the Surreys. There's three different sizes. You've got a small, which is 1 row, you got a 2 row, and then a 3 row. 3 row is the bus. It looks like you guys could probably use the bus. The middle one's a limo, so maybe the bus and a couple limos. If you want to come right over here, we can kind of get you guys sized up, and then we'll go from there.
Bike World has 4 locations: Caroline Street, 1st Street, 8th Street, and 18th Street. They can take care of the entire boardwalk. They rent bikes in the off-season from 9 to 4, April to May, and September, October. During the season, it's 6:45 a.m. to noon, Memorial Day to Labor Day. They offer an assortment of bikes, and you're allowed to ride bikes on the boardwalk 24 hours in the off-season and early morning until noon in the summertime. Bike World also has an assortment of bikes for kids and adults of all ages.
Yep, you got 2 spots up here. Keep climbing, you're all right.
We're headed out on our adventure on the boardwalk. The first thing you note is you can smell the salt air of the ocean. We're headed south to the famous inlet that overlooks Assateague. On our way, we pass by Playland, which has many arcade games and will be open later today. The Surrey bikes are perfect for the adults that have little ones, so then the adults do the work and the kids seem to enjoy the ride a lot better. We're headed up to the only hill on the boardwalk, and as you can note, Sarah's putting some power into her pedaling.
Watch out for the shark, Ryan.
The kids are so excited to reach the end of the boardwalk. Everyone likes to jump and touch the yellow dot that marks the end of the boardwalk at the inlet.
This is one of my favorite spots. We've reached the end of the boardwalk and we're here at the inlet with Harrison's Harbor Watch and Ocean City Life-Saving Museum.
As you can see, the inlet is one of the most beautiful places to come to. The inlet overlooks Assateague, and the inlet was formed in 1933. Often people come here to watch all the boats go through the inlet for the various fishing tournaments our town has to offer.
If you've noticed, we picked a bunch more friends up here and we're still at the Life-Saving Museum, but we're headed back now to the other end of the boardwalk.
We're headed north on the boardwalk. We have a little over 2.5 miles, or maybe 2.25. Some days it might seem longer than others. We're going down the only hill on the boardwalk. As you can tell, this is a great place to exercise. Plenty of people take a jog, go for a walk, or as you can tell, we love our bike rides. We just passed Thrasher's on the right-hand side, and then the famous Ripley's, Believe It or Not. As you can see, right after that is a gorgeous view of the ocean. Another option when running the boardwalks is to come on the concrete side of the boards, so it allows you maybe to go a little bit faster, but also to take in the ocean breeze.
So we took a break again from the bikes and we're here at another iconic stop on the boardwalk. Fisher's Popcorn here on Talbot Street. There you go.
As you can see, we chose 2 flavors of the popcorn. Most of us like the caramel, but now we realize we better get back on the bikes to work off the popcorn, especially when it's only 9 a.m. in the morning.
So we're headed north on the boardwalk now. We're headed right by the dinosaur little park on the beach and dough roller. We only have about 2 miles still to go. Caramel, yeah, caramel. I'll get a water. And now we arrived at the famous Yay! Let's go inside, girls. Come on.
Here at the Kite Loft, they're in their 47th year, retailing kites, kite accessories, aerial toys, windsocks, banners, yard ornaments, and other fun products for everyone. From its humble beginnings on a side street off the ocean in downtown Ocean City, Maryland, the Kite Loft now has 2 Kite Shop retail stores in Ocean City, Maryland, with its headquarters on 5th Street and the Boardwalk. The Kite Loft hosts worldwide kiting events annually.
Maryland's coast is truly unique, and you're invited to stay here and explore everything there is to see and do. Get ready to go on an adventure to view the wild ponies of Assateague Island National Seashore. Be immersed by beauty at the various art galleries. Book your tee time at one of the 17 championship golf courses, or visit the downtown areas to indulge in delicious food and shopping local. Book your next trip today at visitmarylandscoast.org.
Get ready for 4 days of family fun in the sun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 50 new vendors, specialty cocktails, and enhanced selection of beer and wine, you won't want to miss this free event May 4th to the 7th. Enjoy 2 stages featuring 30-plus performances, including headlining ticketed shows like Shadows of the 60s, a tribute to Motown supergroups, Collective Soul, and Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives. Gather your family and celebrate SpringFest along the shore. Visit ococean.com/SpringFest.
Visit Secrets, Jamaica, USA, where it feels like the tropics all year long. Enjoy delicious happy hour drink specials from 4 to 7 and nightly food specials Thursday and Sunday. Then get ready for the perfect night out. Home to the Morley Hall nightclub, Secrets is your entertainment hotspot with live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Secrets, 49th Street and the Bay, Jamaica, USA. Find us and get lost.
Welcome back. Now we're with just the adults headed north on the boardwalk. We're going to check out a few more stops on the famous Ocean City, Maryland boardwalk. So here we are with our first adult stop on the boardwalk, but we have a little bit of a dilemma. Should we go to Brass Balls for a cocktail or Quickies OC for a donut? Colleen, Rebecca, Vicky, Joe, what do you think?
Come on, guys. I'm saying donuts.
It's too early for a cocktail.
Perfect.
Donuts it is.
We opted for Quickies OC Donuts. Quickies OC is a new establishment here on the boardwalk, and we definitely recommend giving it a try. Joe and Vicky decided to make a stop to get a selfie on the chair at the Commander Hotel.
Some waves, some surfers out there. They're big waves. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we made it to the other end of the boardwalk. The question is, who wants to touch the dot?
Everybody's got to touch to that. Good job.
Arrived here now at Malibu's Surf Shop on 8th Street and the Board, actually Surf Ave. Every day we get the surf report from Lee here at Malibu's. We're gonna go in and check out, see what kind of surfboards he has. That's like MTV. And this is the boardroom. This is where the magic happens.
As you can see here, Malibu offers all different shapes and sizes of boards and all different color sizes of boards. So no matter your surfing expertise, the boardroom will have one to fit your needs. After checking out everything that Malibu's has to offer, we're headed back on the bikes and now headed south. We're gonna stop at Shenanigans so we can beat the heat with a frozen treat.
Welcome back for the adult-only bike ride stop. This is our last stop here at Shenanigans. And since we coated our stomachs with some quickies donuts, now we're headed in for a cocktail. And we've even picked up 2 stragglers that fit the part. What a great day we had, starting off at Bike World with John Barrett and all the selection of bikes he had to offer us. Working our way down to the inlet to touch the dot, seeing the Ocean City Life-Saving Museum, Thrasher's French Fries, Fisher's Popcorn, all the goodies in the kite loft, then quickies, making a decision between a cocktail or a donut. We checked out the surfboards in the secret board room at Malibu's, came to Shenanigans for a drink, and we finished the day on a high with the drink, hydrating. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Find your new job or career on the Worcester County Department of Economic Development's Coastal Careers Job Board. This website is free to use and no account is required. The community is invited to find an open local position and apply today.
Let's sit down to my favorite bar. I'm rocking full 20, won't give so far. The Green Turtle gonna have some.
Welcome to the original Green Turtle in Ocean City, a neighborhood favorite with a mouth-watering menu, the best bar in town, a huge game room, plus the apparel and gift shop. There's nothing like the original Green Turtle in Ocean City.
Let's sit down to the turtle again tonight, yeah.
Toyota pioneered the more efficient way to drive. And now we're taking things even further. Efficiency for every lifestyle, performance for any terrain, giving you the freedom to go the distance and the power to find your way home. The future of dependability is here with Toyota's full line of electrified vehicles. More power, less gas. Reserve yours today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Whether you prefer luxury or wish to pitch a tent, there's no shortage of lodging options on Maryland's coast. Choose to explore and visit Worcester County, Maryland for your next adventure. Start planning your trip today at visitmarylandscoast.org.
Welcome back to OC Adventures. We're here at the amazing Fagers Island, my favorite place to paddleboard out of, and I'm with Liza, who's gonna learn how to paddleboard for the first time today. So I'm gonna talk her through a lesson to get her to stand up on the board successfully. So Liza, the first thing I'm gonna do is take the paddle and we're gonna size it to your height. So raise your arm all the way up and we'll adjust it to find your wrist height. And we'll lock it in. There we go, go ahead and grab a hold of that. And that's perfect. Now, when you grab a hold of the paddle, you'll have one hand at the top and the other hand will be like 2 L's, just like over your head. And then you'll turn it around like this, so the whole time you're gonna want that ridge forward. When you stand up on the board, your feet will be about hip distance apart. There'll be a little hole in the middle, which is actually your handle. You'll try to keep your paddle nice and close to the side of your board, and you'll make sure this whole part of your paddle is in the water. You'll reach forward and pull back a few times on this side. Then you'll switch hands, take it to the other side, and do a few times on that. Now you'll notice today, there's not a lot of ripple in the water. It's pretty calm and not a lot of wind, so it's a great day to paddle, especially for your first time. You do want to keep a slight bend in your knees because there are some waves from the jet skis and the boats out there, and that'll allow you to stay balanced. Keep your feet nice and relaxed, so try not to grip down too much. Keep your feet super relaxed, and think of like a hula hoop girl, so your hips move side to side. So we're gonna get the boards out, we're gonna get you up, and you're gonna be standing up in no time. All right, so Liza, when you come onto the board, you're gonna lay your paddle across the board like that. take your hands and swing your legs around like a tabletop position. Make sure your knees are about hip distance apart, right near that handle. Good. Then you'll take your hands in a tabletop and you'll step one foot up and the other foot up. Look forward and start to paddle. And just take your time. Good. Bend your knees. Go ahead and turn your paddle around the other way. There you go. Perfect. We're just gonna head out here. It's nice calm waters. Try to stay relaxed in your grip and in your feet. We'll head out towards the gazebo and then we'll turn to go south to go a little bit further away from the pier. So to turn, when you turn, you want to keep your paddle a little bit further away and pull it in, kind of like the letter C. You want to scoop it away to get around, there you go. And then just big scoops. The closer you keep it to the board, the straighter you'll be. Great job. So once you feel more comfortable, sometimes if you look down, you see little birds, you might see rays. Sometimes we paddle down to what we call Bird Island, and a lot of birds nest there. You're not allowed to go on it because they want to protect the environment there. So Liza, sometimes when paddling, if you look down, you also see some maybe debris, and I pick up the cups, the cans. You never know what you're gonna find. You might find some money if it's shallow enough. So it's nice to see the bottom, but it comes in time. Sometimes you wanna look forward because you're just learning too. The one thing was when you paddle, a lot of people, I tell them, try not to turn your head backwards, as I'm doing, because I've been doing a longer time, because that's when you lose your balance. It's a great way to see other things that you can't if you're riding your bike or on your car. The waterways, for sure. One time I was back here teaching a class, and in the middle of the class, like the fish start jumping, and they like jumped up on the board. It was so cute. This lady's like, look at the little fish. And this is such a great place to paddle too, because usually you can keep away from the wind. At nighttime, you catch amazing sunset, and as you know, or might not know, Fagers plays the 1812 Overture Time to the Sunset every night. So it's a huge celebration every night here at Fagers when the sunset goes down. We're paddling out to the Tipsy Tiki. We'll see you later on. See, there's a horseshoe crab right there. Yeah, it's really shallow. But then it gets a little deeper in spots. It's pretty shallow all the way down towards the beach house there. As you turn the corner, then it gets a little deeper. There is a channel for the boats to come in and out of towards Mackey's. So Eliza, how was your first experience paddleboarding? It's easy, okay. What do you think the hardest thing is? Steering, standing up?
Probably standing up.
Standing up initially, yeah. And once you're up, it's really easy, right? And sometimes I can help people stand up at first if they can't get up. But if you come back even a second or third time, each time it gets so much easier. Maybe it is a little bit windier and the wind might pick up, so it might be harder in that aspect because today there's really no wind. Or it might be choppier because a lot of boats out there. So if you like adventure in that way too, sometimes I take my clients out towards the wake, and the kids especially love trying to paddle over the waves. Maybe that's next time for you. Or you'll catch a sunset.
Book your next trip in beautiful Maryland's coast. Stroll the downtown streets and enjoy shopping locally in Pocomoke City, Snow Hill, and Berlin. Dine at farm-to-table restaurants or enjoy the nightlife throughout Ocean City. Looking for outdoor adventure? Reserve your tee time at one of the 17 championship golf courses. Take a ride through Aztec Island National Seashore to view the wild ponies or camp in the Pocomoke River State Forest. Visit the serene landscape and be immersed in nature throughout Worcester County, Maryland. Start planning your trip today.
Get ready for 4 days of family fun in the sun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 50 new vendors, specialty cocktails, and enhanced selection of beer and wine, you won't want to miss this free event May 4th to the 7th. Enjoy 2 stages featuring 30-plus performances, including headlining ticketed shows like Shadows of the 60s, a tribute to Motown supergroups, Collective Soul, and Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives. Gather your family and celebrate SpringFest along the shore. Visit ococean.com/SpringFest.
Visit the new Atlantic Beverage Center at Area 51, 51st Street, Bayside, in Ocean City. With over 3,500 square feet of rare spirits, local craft beers, and assorted wines. Stop in for happy hour from 2 to 5 and take 10% off everything in the store. And now, with the bottle buyback program, bring in empty Secrets bottles and receive $2 per bottle return towards a Secret Spirits purchase. Atlantic Beverage Center. Find what you thirst for at great prices.
Welcome back to our sunset paddle at Fagers Island on 60th Street in the Bay in beautiful Ocean City, Maryland. One of the great things about paddleboarding on the bay at Fagers Island is after your paddle, you can chill out on the deck and take in a magnificent sunset while enjoying some great food and your favorite cocktail. Every day is different here on the Assawoman Bay. Some days the water's a little choppy due to all the boat traffic, and other days, like today, make it a little easier of a paddle when the waters are calm and glassy. It never gets old watching the sun fall from the sky while you paddle your way around this special place.
Anybody hungry? There's a tomato in the water. I don't know if it's gonna get too shallow, but we can try to get closer. See all the fish jumping? Do you see the fish jumping? Look at the fish, they're literally skipping. There they are, look.
As the girls and I paddle back into the bay, the sun is getting a little lower in the sky. It's a great time to watch the boats go by in the bay as we work our way back to Fagers Island. Right here, there are definitely shallow waters, and it's an opportunity also to see plenty of wildlife.
Keep going straight as much as you can. All right, get ready to grind. Hotter by the minute, not colder. So we're back here at Fagers. We went paddleboarding. We had a great time, but a lot of people like different things about paddleboarding. Colleen, what's your favorite thing about paddleboarding?
I like paddleboarding, Dawn, because I do a lot of biking and running, as you know, and the paddleboarding gives me an upper body workout. It's so different than what I'm used to. When it's windy, it's really challenging, and when it's nice and calm, it's a lot of fun.
Okay, that makes sense, a lot of sense. And also you do balance a lot, you use your core a lot, you use your legs, so it's really a full body workout. And like you said, when it's windy, it's even more of a workout.
Yeah.
Glad you had a great time.
Had a great time.
I really just like paddling because it's just very peaceful. I love it, and it just brings me a lot of happiness. I think everybody should try it, and Dawn's a great paddleboard instructor.
Thank you.
My favorite thing is just being out with nature. I'd love to paddle. Anybody can paddleboard. Paddleboard classes are a lot of fun. Everybody should try.
Dawn, you know me, the paddle bar crawl.
So we do have good times, like bachelorette parties, girls' night out, girls' day out, where we paddle to other places, stop, have a drink. We don't do too many drinks because it's already challenging for your balance for paddleboarding. And then we stop back here. And Natalie, that's her #1 thing to do on a paddleboard. So we're back here to celebrate a little bit. We successfully survived paddleboarding without anybody falling in, and we met some friends for sunset because they weren't courageous enough to paddle with us. So cheers, ladies. Here's to a beautiful night at Fagers.
Maryland's coast is truly unique, and you're invited to stay here and explore everything there is to see and do. Get ready to go on an adventure to view the wild ponies of Assateague Island National Seashore. Be immersed by beauty at the various art galleries. Book your tea time at one of the 17 championship golf courses, or visit the downtown areas to indulge in delicious food and shopping local. Book your next trip today at visitmarylandscoast.org.
What an amazing day we had, biking and paddleboarding. Thanks to John Barrett at Bike World and all my friends that took the journey with me biking up and down the boardwalk. Kelsey at Fagers Island, being very open to a new adventure of learning how to paddleboard. Check us out next time here on OC Adventures. So long.